Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Welcome back to JJ's PC Build. You know it is JJ with you once again. If it's your first time here, make sure you subscribe. And I can see we got some more new subscribers. Welcome to the family. Welcome to JJ's PC Build. And also to my veteran subscribers, much love to you for all that you do, watching videos from beginning to end, and telling your friends to come on down and subscribe. Okay, Today, we're going to go ahead and we're going to jump into it. Today is Sunday, and I did make it back a little bit early. Okay. Now, before I tell you what we're going to be doing today, I'm going to tell you how my birthday went. It went spectacular. It went really great. Just to let you know, I had dinner and I did, did some things. That doesn't sound like it's spectacular, but to me, how birthdays go. You get a piece of a cake, a little bit of the ice cream. I'm going to be honest with you. Where I went for my birthday party, place I always wanted to go to. Places, that kids go to, but I went to this time. I went to Chuck E. Cheese. If y'all know what Chuck E. Cheese is, it's a pizza party place. So, if you haven't checked it out before, make sure y'all do check it out. Pretty cool place to be. But I spent my day there, played a couple games. I was going to go watch a movie and just call it said and done after dinner, but, the idea that everybody had for dinner was, they're like, okay, you have a choice. You have a choice of steak or pizza. And I know you all would have said steak, but I said pizza, and they said, okay. Since I wasn't the one driving this time, so what happened is they told me that, sit back and relax, and here we go. So we wound up there, and we did the Chuck E. Cheese thing, and you know how that goes. I can't believe they have that mouse that's shorter than I was. When I stood up to him, and he's like, "You're the birthday boy?" And I said, "Yes." They said, "Oh, you a big one." I said, "Yeah, you a small one." I said, "You ever watch Tom and Jerry?" But anyway, enough picking on the mouse. But let's get to why we're here today. Christmas is coming around the corner. So, a couple of my subscribers are sitting there talking to me about this. Excuse me. And they were talking about pre-built PCs. And they said, yeah, well, you got to remember too, some people like to get those pre-builts. So today what we're going to do is we're going to take a look and dive into the pre-built gaming PCs and see what Amazon has to offer. We're going to see what Newegg has to offer. Maybe we'll look on eBay, and maybe we'll look on Micro Center, like we do for the graphics card nightmares. So why not? Let's have a look at the pre-built PCs and see what we got cooking. So let's go to the action screen. Do stay with me. Alrighty, now we're down to the DuckDuckGo like we always do. Let's go to Amazon. Okay, let's go to Amazon. I might start a series doing pre-builts because I've been hearing a lot of people talk about pre-builts. Let's see. Let's do pre-built gaming PCs. Let's start there and see what they got. Ooh. Well, I'll be dipped in buttermilk. Look at this one right here. Look at this one right here. CyberPower PC. Let's see what this is about. Okay. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go through this piece by piece. They got a 4060, 8 gigabytes. They got a Ryzen 5 7600. Okay. Now, I want y'all to really think about this. For $1,000, that with Windows 11 Home, I'm going to tell you, 500 gigabyte SSD, see more, 16 gigabytes of RAM, includes the tower, the keyboard, the mouse, the power cord. Look, you get a keyboard and mouse for $1,000, and you're staying with the platform, updated platform. Okay. Now, it's got an AMD A620 chipset. So let's see what kind of motherboard it's got. It's kind of hard to tell. Let's go down to the details of the product. See what they say. Yeah, it doesn't really give you a description of the motherboard. But it's a 6-core, 12-thread processor. It's 5.3 gigahertz max boost speed. Wow. So you get 5.3 gigahertz out of this. And, you know, let's see. But on the flip of the coin, you know, you can go over here and you can look at i5 13400F from Skytech. And I can tell you, you'll be looking at your wallet and saying, well, is that going to be the best one that I want? They got a iBuyPower slate mesh. That looks like a pretty cool one. This one looks like a pretty cool one. But I can tell you, getting a gaming PC, you're going to spend about $1,000. But if you want to go cheap, okay, then we can go cheap. Let's say you want to get something like this. Okay. But it comes with the RTX 3050. In my opinion, it's on a dead-end platform. And, you know, for the price point, it doesn't look like it's really that good. It looks more or less like it's for 1080p. If you're going to be into 1080p, then this will be something for you. But let's go back to the one that we're looking at. I mean, this one right here, this is not on a dead-end platform. This has got probably one or two more upgradables. Maybe you'll get about 5 years out of this. But the way the platform looks, You know, it doesn't look that bad. Plus, you get a keyboard and mouse. And you get free lifetime tech support, 1 year parts and labor warranty. Oh, well, it's got the AMD. Okay. Let's copy this. Okay. And let's go to specs. I'm always going to look and see what I'm going to find, you know, when it comes to the specifications. Okay. I'm always going to look and see. Get rid of that. See, this is what I'm looking for. I think this is going to be like an A620 motherboard. Okay. Is that a deal breaker? Could be, or it couldn't be. Okay, but if it turbos up to what it says, 5.3 gigahertz, then you basically, it's 1 clock and you're set, if that's what you're looking for. Okay. Now, basically, that's what this is telling me, that this is like an A620 chipset. So that it could be any kind, it could be MSI, it could be Asus, it could be any kind of motherboard, you know. But from what they're saying, it's an AMD chipset, so it's an A620. So it's telling you it's going to be an A620 motherboard. So on that hand, you get updated platform, updated motherboard, you get an updated video card. You know, it's a 4068 gigabyte, but upgradability, you can do some upgradability on this PC. Plus, it comes with a custom RGB case lighting. It's got a tempered glass side panel, you know. But everybody's going to say, well, you know, the platform, it's not really that enticing. It only comes with 16 gigs of RAM and a 500 gigabyte storage drive, and for $1,000, you know. Okay, so that's what you're thinking. Let's go to PC Part Picker. Let's go to PC Part Picker. The reason why I'm saying let's go to PC Part Picker is this is going to give you, and click on the builder. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to look at what we got here. Okay, we're going to look at the Ryzen 5 7600. Okay, this will tell you what you can get for it in price. So we'll choose CPU. So we'll type in the Ryzen 5 7600. Okay, so this is what you're paying for. So you add $229. This says the 7600 right here. That's right there, $229. CPU cooler is probably the Rave cooler that comes with it. So you really ain't going to pay for a price on that. See, look at the cooler. It looks like it comes out of the box for the 7600. So now let's move down the road. Okay, let's say it's got 16 gigabytes of DDR5. Okay, so let's go over here. We don't need that. Motherboard, we'll just type in A620. A620. And we'll go from lowest to high. Okay. So this will give you some clues. Okay, so it's got VRM coverage on both sides. So that's what gave it away. So what we're doing is we're looking for the motherboard that attaches to, but we're not finding it. So it might be a special built motherboard. So let's just go ahead and say, that, let's just go ahead and say it's like an Asus TUF motherboard. Okay. Just to give you an idea. So that's about $150. Choose the memory. It's DDR5. So we say 16 gigabytes of DDR5. And you know they're going to go the 5600 way, so. And it looks like it's 2 sticks. So let's just say that it's right here for 55. Okay, so now the storage, they said 500 gigabytes. 500 gigabytes. Kind of tough to say what kind of motherboard it is, but yeah, it looks like an Asus motherboard. So that was a good call on my part. Yeah, looks like an Asus motherboard. Looks like an ADATA. Let's see, 500 gigabyte. Maybe I should have put M.2. Let's say they got this one right here, but it's one that doesn't have a label on it. Could be a cheap knockoff. Looks like a cheap knockoff. So what we're going to say is right here, the P41 Plus. Okay, so the video card that they're saying is a 4060. What kind of 4060 is it? Okay, so I'm just giving you an idea. I know this is going to take a little bit longer than usual in this video, but what I'm doing is I'm showing you how to price this out. So this way, when you go to do it yourself, I'm showing you this adventure. Okay, I'm showing you, what you can do to price it out to see what it's actually going to cost. Okay, let's say this is Asus Dual OC and give them benefit of the doubt. Okay, and the case. That's got a glass panel front. Let me get rid of this. Okay. This is how you can go and price your system, just by going and adventuring, and seeing what you can find. I would say right about here. Okay, so far we're at $812. Okay, now let's see what else. Keyboard, just a basic keyboard. Let's see. Yeah, it's just a standard keyboard. So nothing too expensive. So you best off just say $795 for the keyboard. So mice, just going to be a standard mouse. Okay. I would imagine right here, this looks like it's close. So give them the benefit of the doubt. $840.90. Okay, just a rough estimate. So basically, they're saying this is a $1,000 minus what you just picked out. 840.90. So basically, that's basically how much they make off of that system. But you got to remember shipping and everything else. So let's say you knock off $40 for shipping, because that's what's coming out of their pocket. And plus labor, that's probably going to be about what, $60, $70. So that's basically how much the company's making. $50, let's just say. They make $50 off of selling a PC. And plus, you get a $5 promo off right here too. So basically, if you look at the baseline, it says $845.90 minus $5 on the discount, so it's $840.90. So it's actually, you add on $5 because they're not doing a promo on theirs. So you just plus $5. So basically, it still comes around the $50 range. Okay. So now, the reason why I picked this PC, because I want you all to see what it is that you get for $1,000. Now, if I were to build this PC for $1,000, I would get a lot more performance minus the keyboard and mouse, which isn't needed. So that just gives you an idea of the difference between building your PC and taking and buying a pre-built. But since you're Christmas shopping, you really don't want to, you want something that's gameable, affordable. They got this one right here for $600, but I wouldn't pay that. This right here, I would not pay that, because you can build one for less than $400 that has a lot better graphics than the 4600G, because you can get the 5600G, and the whole system right here with Windows 10 for less than $600, way less. They got this one right here, this one right here for $849. This is not a bad one. This has got the i3 13400F, 13th gen, but it's on a dead-end platform, So that means the motherboard's got to be the 1700 motherboard. It's got Windows 11. It's got 1 terabyte, SSD, 16 gigabytes of DDR4 3200. But with the system like this, I guarantee you can always take it to 64 gigs. If you want to spend a couple extra dollars and bring it up to the $1,000 price point, you have that advantage. Now, if you're going to do the 4060 Ti 16 gigabytes right here for a $1,300 gaming PC, I would kind of really reconsider buying something like this. But you never know. It might be something you want. But do remember, with that glass panel they got right there, it barely has any breathing room, so you're going to have a problem with heat soaking. You're going to be like in your 80 Cs, between 80 and 85 Cs, so you're looking at a hot box because of the case. So, take it from me. I have a computer that I built for $1,000, and I didn't need the mouse or the keyboard, which I got those for $35 as a pair. If you want to do Red Dragon, I got the Red Dragon for $35 for the pair. But for for the price range that they're going at, I mean, it's ludicrous. This Alienware, I wouldn't even attempt it. I mean, this one right here, I mean, no, I mean, that's stuff you wouldn't buy. I mean, I wouldn't buy this system because it's got the 3050 in there. Okay, that's just my preference. It's got a 3050, and it's only got a 600 watt gold PSU. Okay, and like I told y'all, I'm not going for anything less than 750 watt PSUs in a gaming PC. Nothing less. This has got a GT 1030. I wouldn't even attempt that. That's pretty much a joke. Okay, let's move on down the road a little bit because I know this is going to be a little longy video. I just wanted to give you guys the first look and idea of how to price it out and everything else. I mean, you can price them out, and I would suggest you price it out because if it's more than $200 to $300 that over the cost of what the actual PC is by doing the parts, then you're getting robbed. Okay. I can see if the company's making $100 profit off of the PCs, that's one thing. $50 to $100. That seems fair because if you type that by 1 million, if 1 million people buy it, then, that gives them a good chunk of change. They're making that kind of money. It's paying for their overhead and everything's accounted for. I wouldn't pay $1,800 for a PC, especially when it's got 5200 megahertz DDR5. I mean, but it's got the KF. It's got the 4070 12 gigabyte. Like I said, I mean, my PC, $400. With the card bringing it up to $600, brings it up to $1,000. $400 for the PC, with the motherboard, the processor, the whole 900 yards, except for the graphics card. $600 for the graphics card made it a $1,000 PC. That's basically set and put. Because I reused my cases. Now, understand that. I reused my cases. But if I want to go to the next new platform, I mean, I wouldn't buy a pre-built right now and what I got going on, for the simple fact, if I bought a pre-built, then I'm wasting all my case that I have here and everything else. But, like, I wouldn't spend close to $2,000. I mean, I would spend $1,000 if the platform is worth it. I mean, they even got this platform here for $100 more. I mean, look. They got this platform here for $100 more, but I got a better platform. Okay, so if you like this kind of case, this has got a 3060 with the 5600X for $1,099. Or if you just want to do something on the cheap, then this has up to 3.9 gigahertz. Okay, think about it before you buy it. It says up to 3.9 gigahertz. Now these days, your cheapest platform runs 4.4, and that's the 5600G and the 5600X on AMD side. Now, that would be equal to like a 12400, or a 12100, 12400, somewhere in there. But that still tells me it's an old platform for $700. Tells me it still ain't worth it. This one right here for $800, and it's got a Zen 2 platform, 3.6 gigahertz, 3050, and not for $800. I wouldn't pay that for $800. Look, I pick and choose. If I'm like the consumer, I want to pick and choose what I want. Okay. I mean, look at this one right here. I mean, this has got 8 gigabytes of DDR4. I mean, somebody got this for $630. They can turn around, upgrade the RAM, but then you're stuck with the 1650. Ooh. I know. I mean, look at this. 5700X processor I run in my computer right now. Okay. That runs up to 4.650 gigahertz. Now, this comes with a 4070, which mine has. 1 terabyte NVMe SSD, which mine has. 16 gigabyte RAM 3200, which mine doesn't have. Mine has 64 gigs of DDR4 RAM 3200. 650 watt PSU. Mine has a 750 watt PSU. But did I pay $1,699? Hell no. So this one would be close to identical to my platform. On the dark side, just to let you know. But mine's got 64 gigs of DDR4 RAM, 3200 megahertz. Close, but not close. And plus, the motherboard they're using is not the motherboard I'm using. Motherboard I'm using is the Asus Strix B550A. That's not the B550A. So, if you're looking for a cheapy, this is a super cheap, but this is like a starter computer. I wouldn't, if you're looking to play high-end games, I wouldn't look at this platform to be the kind of platform you're looking to do. Still, that's reaching for the stars. I mean, there are many pre-builts that you can get. I mean, just do your diligence. Let's go over to Newegg. Let's try to breeze through this a little bit quicker. I know I spent my time in Amazon, but I just wanted to give you guys an idea. Pre-built. Okay, so we'll breeze through this really quick and see if there's anything that's a nightmare or that's going to be good. It's not bad, but it's a dead-end platform. I can't see paying that for this. That's ridiculous. Can't see paying that. Like I'm telling y'all, like I said, make sure you get your drink and snacks. I mean, that's not bad but it's still a dead-end platform. I mean, the pre-builts are just ridiculous in prices. I mean, this is 11th gen with 16 gig and a 3050 for $649. If that's what you want to go with, then that's what you want to go with. You know, this has got a 2060 Super with the 5600G for $700. You know, that's ridiculous. But I did run a 4070 with my 5600G and it run just as good. So you never know. That might be a good deal right there for you. And remember, that runs 4.450 on the turbo clock. Let's see. Ryzen 5800X, 1049. ROG Strix. That might be a deal for you. Let's see. There, that's what it looks like. It looks like a full ATX motherboard, ROG case. Let's see, what does it come with? Comes with the 5800X, 8-core 16 thread, 16 gigs of RAM, 1 terabyte of SSD 3.0. Comes with the 3070 700 watt power supply, Windows 11 Home, B550 motherboard, 8-core 16 thread processor for $1,000. Look at all that. For free Windows 11 upgrade eligible, visit Asus Windows 11 website for more information. September 8th, 2023. So it's not that old. Well, that's right there. That's what, look, for $1,000, that's not bad. I'm going to tell you that. That's not bad. Okay. That is not bad at all. So that's the best deal I've seen so far. Let's see. Oh, Lordy. These big name companies put all these big name prices, and it's supposed to be a Black Friday kind of day, and I don't see it happening. 12700 i7. Let's see. Well, shoot. Oh, went too far. Okay. This is my deal. I don't foresee it. Let's go over there to eBay. So Newegg really didn't have that. It had one system for $1,000 that I thought was worth it. Let's see, pre-built gaming PCs. Buy it now. You can upgrade it for $500. Brand new. We don't know what it is. 14,900K. Look at that. That's just ridiculous. Look at this. Now y'all see why I don't buy used. I mean, it's got a 3080 Ti, but that's $1,200. That's not where you want to be. So CyberPower, they want you to spend $81.25 for shipping. You gotta be kidding me. Look at this. It's ridiculous. These prices are just stupid. Look at this, a 4090. They want $6,000 for this. $6,000 for that. Oh yeah, sure. Make sure you get all that in there. Oh my God. Ryzen 5 Radeon RGB Wi-Fi brand new 649. I don't know. I don't like the way that case looks. That case kind of looks stupid to me. So RM750 MSI, nope. RGB 1 terabyte and gaming PC 740, nope. Hell no. Meta PC build. Okay, that doesn't make sense. 700 watt, 4.6 gigahertz. That's telling me that that's the 5700X, 4.6 gigahertz. That would have to have, but it doesn't, looks like the airflow is choked on that. I wouldn't buy that. i7 2600. Yeah, that's the same thing a Dell has. Yeah. Either the i5 2400 or the i7 2600. Same thing a Dell has. Okay, for $225 if you're looking for a Dell. Hey, there you go. $1.99 for your gaming PC. Buy it now, plus $172 shipping. Who the you gotta be freaking kidding me, dude. So you're gonna charge somebody $173 for a PC system? That's a ripoff. Number one, that's a ripoff. You're trying to scam somebody. AMD, and look at this. Build request, gaming PCs. No, that's a scam, dude. Bare bones, 5,500, 363. I would spend an extra $20 and buy the whole thing a different way. Let's move down the road because I want to get to Micro Center. I'm just giving you an idea of the prices this week on eWaste. I mean eBay. It's pretty much eWaste. But I know how much y'all love for me. And they tell us what you think. You don't want me to put what I think on there. You really don't want me to do that. So let's move on down the road to Micro Center. So we are, there we go. Sorry, my spelling ain't the greatest, but it's getting there. X this out. Desktop computers. We'll accept it. Well, since it gives you that, I'm just going to put that right there. So this way we can get an idea of what's going on. That's not too bad. Dead end platform, but not too bad. mean, 13400F, you get the 4060 for $899. You only get 2 available upgrades. 1 available upgrade on the processor going to the 14th gen. The RAM, you can upgrade the RAM to probably max, I would say, 128 gigabytes. Solid state. See, 1 terabyte solid state drive. That's a deal breaker right there. So, but, you can always use the solid state drive for something else. Well, it's an SSD. My bad. So, $899. They would have been better to give you DDR5 5600 RAM instead of the 4800. That would have been a better deal for this. 4070, 2 terabytes. No, that's a bad deal. 7700, 4060 Ti, 8 gigabytes. No. Let's see, power spec. Wow, that's expensive. I can tell you all, you get what you pay for. If you want to get a system that, a pre-built system, you get what you pay for. Okay. Now, that's one reason why I don't buy pre-built gaming PCs is, one, because when you get it shipped to your house, you take a risk that the graphics card could be broken or that there's something in that system that could be broken. You got about a 50-50 chance of getting a working PC because of the way they pack them. A 50-50 chance that it might work or it might not work. This is not a bad deal right here for $799. That's the only thing that I see good so far. Okay, that's the only thing that I see good so far. Right here, the $799 one. You guys are wondering why, because it comes with the 13th gen processor, comes with an Arc 770, 16 gigabytes of RAM, VRAM, and it comes with 16 gigabytes of DDR4. But that's the only bad thing that's wrong with that system is the amount right here, the speed of the RAM. You shouldn't be running that board at DDR4. A 13400F, 1.8 gigahertz processor. Oh, that's starting to become a bad deal. Look at this. That's starting to become a bad deal. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Just joke. Oh my God. Okay, let's get to the conclusion of this and be done with this today. Oh, okay. My conclusion to the video is this. I'm going to tell y'all what I'm thinking. Buying a pre-built gaming PC is if you don't want to take the time to build it yourself. I understand. Okay, but if you do want to take the time and build it yourself, I'm sure you can build a more powerful PC for less price if you build it yourself. Now, if you have an ATX case that's got great airflow, that's a plus, and it's already got the fans, that's another plus, and you just want to add a new platform to it, that's going to be the cheapest way to go if you're wanting to do a gaming PC. But if you want to do a pre-built, they do got them from going from all the way from $600 and up. So if you're wanting to find a decent gaming PC, look to spend at least $600 on a pre-built or greater. You buy a between 600 and 1,000, you're looking at, an old platform. Okay. Now, when you go from $1,000 and you go up to 16, let's say from $1,000 to $1,800, you're looking at maybe a low to mid gaming PC. When you spend from 18 to and max, you're looking from mid-level to a very, very well-built PC. The more that you spend on the PC, the more the greater it's going to become. Because of inflation and everything else, you can't really control that. Okay. You cannot control the way inflation is rolling right now. If inflation dropped down to its lowest of low and is down to like 1% on the inflation, then these prices would not be so inflated as they are. But the companies are having to make these products at a higher price. So the price is rolling down to the consumer. So basically we're paying for the inflation. So, but anyway, this is going to be a 1-hour video, but that's my conclusion on pre-built PCs. And if this is your first time here, make sure you subscribe. And if you've already subscribed, welcome to the family. Welcome to JJ's PC Builds. And my veteran subscribers, as always, much love to you for all that you do. Watching videos from beginning to end and telling your friends to subscribe right here on the channel. I'm going to go ahead and jump out of here. Pretty much, I've given you a good glimpse on what it looks like for a gaming PC. If you're looking to buy pre-built, I gave you the good side, the bad side, the intermediate side. I gave you all sides in this video of what to look for, what not to look for. When you're looking for gaming PCs, just follow through and the directions are right in front of you. So, and if you still need more clarification on it, make sure you leave a comment on this video down below. And I'll give you more clarification. I can type it to you, or I can make another video to give you more clarification on pre-built PCs, what the good side and the bad side is, if that's what you want. But until the next time in the next video, this is JJ on JJ's PC Builds. We will see you on the next one.